So hey, you what it do? It's just me, Evolution of Beauty, coming at you with a DIY on the fly. And this is all about moisture, moisture, moisture. So I love products with great moisture for my hair and for my skin. Not so much for my face. I do use a moisturizer, but my face is oily. But my skin overall is severely dry, especially in the summer and the winter. Both. It's just dry like a desert. So I tend to gravitate more towards butters and heavier creams. But there is that occasion where I have a particular lotion that I buy just for the scent. Mostly those lotions come from like Bath and Body Works, or there are some nice good smelling ones from Walmart, and also my high-end fragrances. I get the sets. So if I get a set of my favorite perfume and it comes with the lotion, I get both because, you know, layering your products adds in your fragrances lasting the whole entire day. But those lotions are extremely watery, not moisturizing at all. So this is how you can amp up the moisturability, word made up number one for today, of your products. So I am going to use two of my favorite lotions. One I got from Bath and Body Works, and this is Twisted Peppermint. It's a seasonal scent. I absolutely love this stuff, but it needs to be amped up a bit as far as moisture. Bath and Body Works, their body creams are really moisturizing, but their lotions are not so much so. But they have improved, I've noticed, over the years. It's gotten a little bit more moisturizing, but it could use a pick-me-up. So we're going to use this one, and we're also going to use one of my favorite moisturizing lotions of all times, and it is a CVS brand lotion, and it is the Cocoa Butter Lotion. This lotion is excellent by itself. It smells amazing, and it's moisturizing, but I always like to be extra, so I'm going to kick it up a notch also. This lotion is the 10 fluid ounce, and it was 2 for $5. They also have a 16 fluid ounces, which is 2 for $11, which I love. And then the Bath and Body Works is 8 fluid ounces, and you know there's always sales on this. So we're using these two lotions. So I've already depotted them, so to speak. They're bottles, so would it be debottled? I don't know. Anyway, I've emptied the contents of the bottles into these two bowls here. This is the peppermint one, and this is the cocoa butter one. So what we're going to use to amp up the moisturization, the moisturability, is shea butter. I like to use unrefined shea butter, raw shea butter. Shea butter, you know, it has different colors. They have a white and they have a yellow. I prefer to use the unrefined, and I also prefer to use the white, but I can't find the white on the ground. I probably could if I went searching somewhere, but sometimes I'm just lazy. So yeah, we're going to use this one. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to my kitchen and I am going to microwave this. You don't have to microwave it. You can also boil some water and set this whole container in the boiling water and just let it melt that way. But to speed up the process, I am going to pop it in the microwave, and I am going to melt this completely down. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I completely melted this container, and it rendered this amount. It took about a minute and a half to completely melt the amount of shea butter in this. What is this? In this container. So the key to adding the moisture to your products, to your lotions, especially the lotions that you like the fragrance of, the key to adding the shea butter and keeping the fragrance is measurements. So you don't want to add too much, because you know shea butter has a strong scent and it will overpower the scents of your lotions. So you want to add just the right amount, and then you can test it as you mix, as far as your moisture. If you want it more moisturizing, you can add more. If you want it, you don't mind changing the scent of a lotion, then you can add more, or you can add less. Certain fragrances such as this peppermint one. I also have peppermint essential oil, so if I want to kick up the peppermint scent, if I added too much shea butter, I could just add a little bit more peppermint essential oils, as well as your body fragrances. There's a company that I order oils from, and the oils are very authentically scented. It smells exactly like the high-end scents or the low-end scents that I choose to buy over the counter, and I usually get whatever scent and I just add that to make the scent a little bit more to its original if I add too much shea butter, but we'll get into that in another video. Alright, so it's already melted down, so we're going to start with the coconut one. So I'm going to take a tablespoon. This was what is this? This is a 10 fluid ounce, so I am going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. Of shea butter to it. So we're going to add 1, and then 2. And then you're just going to grab a spoon and you're going to mix until you have everything incorporated. So this is the cocoa butter one. You will notice that the texture has changed a bit. It looks a little more creamier, richer, but the fragrance it still kept the integrity of the fragrance. Now, had I added another tablespoon, it probably would have started smelling a little more like shea. But this 2 tablespoons for a 10 ounce is the perfect amount. Yeah, this is how it looks. So I'm just going to do the same thing with the peppermint, but this time the peppermint was only 8 fluid ounces, so I am only going to add 1 1/2 to 1 1/4 tablespoons to that one. So I'm going to start off with 1, and then I'm going to add 1/4. And okay, so this is how it looks now. You notice the consistency is changed. It's a little bit more richer and creamier looking, and the integrity of the fragrance is still there. Alright, so that part is done. It's just that easy. Now you can test it out at this point to see whether or not you want to add a little bit more shea to make it more moisturizing for you. But this is perfect. This is perfect. So now you say to yourself, how do you get the product back into its bottle? Well, that's when you bring out your trusty funnel. So in order to have a smooth transition from bowl to funnel to bottle, you break out your old trusty coconut oil or any oil that you have, and you just want to coat the inside of the funnel, which allows the lotion to just glide through and refill your bottle. So that is my DIY on fly for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll try it. And if you do, let me know what your results were. Until the next one, you have a nice day.